Hello and welcome to CMCTV Talent. I am Bosco da Costa. Today's band are a Brampton quartet who blend classic and modern sounds. Stay tuned for more. Recorded live in Brampton, Ontario. This is CMCTV Talent. They are a four-piece band from Brampton, Ontario, blending influences from the Beatles to Arctic Monkeys. Since forming in 2022, they've been making waves with their energetic performances and soulful sound. They are Club Cadetta.
Myself every day, to myself. Oh, I move around in every which way in town, and I can't help it. Your words are worth it. If I seem hard on the surface, times are perfect. 2006, I'm in LA, and it all seems worth it. I'm talking to myself every day, to myself. I move around in every which way in town. Ocular sphere, orbital plane. I'd like to meet you on endless refrain. Got to a place you fail to come. Got to a place where you fail no more. Turn signals on, I got it wrong, and I'm looking for right again. You put me onto the surface, I think it's worth it to see you again. Right again, right again. Right again, right again. To myself every day, to myself. Oh, I move around in every which way in town, and I can't help it. Your eyes are perfect. Two forms of deception laid out histrionic. Dipsomania. Smoke signals on, I got it wrong, and I'm looking for light again. You put me onto the surface. I think it's worth it to see you again. Right again, right again. Right again, right once more.
Club Cadetta, thank you so much for coming to CMCTV Talent. Talking to myself, what a great song. Thank you so much. Let's have everybody over here. Wow, 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 Club Cadetta. Such an amazing, such an amazing band name. So why Club Cadetta?
So where we practice, our rehearsal space is on a road called Cadetta Road. And so when we decided we weren't going to use our old band name, we're sort of hemming and hawing going, well, what are we going to do? And I think it was this guy right here.
Yeah, it was
said,
me.
What about Club Cadetta? And we were like, that's actually fire.
It was not you.
I think it was.
It wasn't you. I have a folder of band names in my phone, and that's the last one, the last entry in the folder.
Yeah.
So I know it was me. Yeah. And we all agreed instantaneously.
Yeah, right after I said it.
Right after I said it. Right after I typed it down. I'll show you my phone.
So let's introduce you all. So let's start with Timur.
Hello.
Say Timur. Hi, I'm Timur.
I'm Timur. Hi.
And we have Declan on bass.
How's it going?
I'm Declan Loon.
Callum on drums.
I'm Declan Loon.
And Ethan on keys.
I'm Ethan on keys.
And it's funny that you're actually standing right next to each other because they actually live together.
Common law. Yeah. Some would call it common law.
So tell me the story. So what came first, Club Cadetta or being roommates?
What came first was friendship, my friend.
All right. So tell me that story.
What came first was friendship. Mr. Scallon's grade 10 English class or gym class?
Gym class was first. Gym class. Mr. Dowdy?
Mr. Dowdy.
Mr. Dowdy is like Napoleon Dynamite, kind of.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Very curly hair. Mm-hmm. I broke a hockey stick in his face by accident. He got
on his face?
No, Mr. Dowdy.
Oh, okay.
No, we had detention together one time, I think, and that's, I think, where it all started.
And he told us, stop laughing. It's not funny.
It was kind of funny.
It was really funny. We couldn't stop laughing.
And when did you decide to live together? That day. That day.
Tell him more.
Ethan and Declan went to school together, went to jazz school together at Mohawk College.
Mohawk College in Hamilton. Yeah, we met in first year. Yeah, that's when we fell in love.
That's half the story.
All right, so how did you two meet these two and came together to, form Club Cadetta?
That's a good question. A mutual friend, Jack, he knew Timur, regularly hung out with him. He's a beauty. He said...
He's a beauty.
He is a beauty. He was looking for a keys player, though, and so Jack's like, hey, come on down to Rathburn, which is where they are at Mississauga, and we started jamming there, 3 years ago?
3 years ago.
A couple days ago, so it's been 3 years, but that's how it started, just getting together in the apartment and just fiddling around with chords and ideas musically, so, and then it just blossomed into what it is today. So.
Yeah, Ethan and I would get on PlayStation, and he'd get on PlayStation, and he'd just say, yo, dude, I met this guy, and we started writing songs together, and I'm like, great, man, yeah, that's awesome.
He wasn't in the band yet.
I wasn't in the band yet, yeah. Yeah, but then Ethan called me one day and was like, hey, we got this gig lined up, we need a bass player, do you want to play bass? And I'm like, yeah. So that's how that happened.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but the songwriting usually starts with Timur. Is that correct?
Typically, yeah.
Typically? So how does it work? How does it work? But it's also collective, right? So you come up with an idea and then you discuss it together. How does it work?
Usually Ethan and I will sit in my room, especially lately, we'll sit in my room and I have a nice piano and we'll work the songs out together. Sometimes I'll have like a rough idea of the chords and the lyrics. And then we'll work out the song together. And these guys also write their own songs. He's got a song in the works, Ringo Starr style. So everybody, it's called Monkeys in the Tree.
It's called Monkeys in a Tree.
Yeah. I like the title. Very nice.
It is.
And since we were talking about songs, the song we just listened to, Talking to Myself, what is that song about?
I think it is about talking to yourself first and foremost. But I think it's probably about trying to go through a list of internal this sounds depressing, internal problems to find out how to resolve them, and I think that starts with you, and then you can probably externalize that to the people around you, people you love.
And I can tell you that you're very, 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 very close. You're very close friends. You have an amazing energy together. Do you fight a lot?
Sometimes.
Lots of fighting?
Lately,
Physical?
I think
Sometimes physical?
the later it goes, the more you start to get to know each other and you start to get into the rhythm and stuff.
Yeah.
4 dudes, we're obviously going to get in disagreements and stuff, but I think we're pretty good at making it a sort of collaborative decision or, that sort of thing.
I think lately it's been very good, especially. We know how to get out of each other's way and respect each other's space, because we've known each other for a long time. And we're getting to know these guys now, and they're our best friends. So we found a way to make it work, I think.
Amazing. I love that story. Club Cadetta, please don't go anywhere, because right after the break, they'll be back with more. And welcome back to CMCTV Talent. We have Club Cadetta with us. And honestly, I think I need to listen to your next song because I'm pretty stressed right now. This is gonna help, eh? So tell me more about it.
So Terminal 3 is a song that this guy wrote. So why don't you tell us about it, Ethan?
Sure. Yeah, it's open to interpretation. But when I was writing it, I thought of just how you got to deal with things that are out of your control, take them in stride and focus on things that are in control, right? And just, every day is another day, left foot in front of the right, that type of vibe, just organic, go with the flow and don't let things that you can't control bother you.
Great message.
Yeah.
So this is Terminal 3 by Club Cadetta right here on CMCTV Talent.
Story that's been told, that's alright with me. Head to the station, take a vacation. Quarter after after 3. Time flies and it creeps slow. Everything we know is one will pay a fee for all the stories been told twice. Reminisce all night, bugs on the porch light. Time so slow. Where do we go? To curate history. Time so slow. What do we show? When it's our time to leave. Time so slow. Where do we go? To curate history. Time so slow. What do we show? When it's our time to leave, then let us try, and for that I'll say thank you. That's alright with me. Patiently waiting for change or two. I'm waiting here. That's alright with me. How far we've come to come undone. It takes me away astray. Please pollute me with your uncertainty. Just make it quick, we gotta rain. The jaded games you play are hateful. That's alright with me. So slowly, memories that go deep, they get me high for free. You moved a notation, eyes never station. Where mine look frequently, you've made a decision, left an incision, and the bleeding sickens me. We're friendly but strangers, romance and dangers. Current ties I keep. Time so slow. Where do we go? To curate history. Time so slow. What do we show? When it's our time to leave. Time so slow. Where do we go? To curate history. Time so slow. Let us stray, and for that I say thank you. That's alright with me. Patiently waiting for a change or two. I'm waiting here. That's alright with me. How far we've come to come undone. It takes me away astray. Please pollute me with your uncertainty. Just make it quick, we gotta run. The jaded games you play are hateful. That's alright with me.
Cadetta on CMCTV. Please don't go anywhere because these guys will be back right after the break. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned as well.
Welcome back to CMCTV Talent. We have Club Cadetta today with us. Woo! They're very excited to be here.
Yeah, super excited.
And your next song is Force Field.
Yeah.
And you wrote it with Ethan.
Yes. Well, we all worked on it
Okay.
together. Yeah. The lyrics, I wrote some of the lyrics. Ethan wrote some of the lyrics, and we showed it to the guys, and they added their parts to it. Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
That's it.
Okie dokie.
I love this song. It's my favorite song.
Okay, so let's listen to Timur's favorite song, Force Field, right here on CMCTV Talent.
You've been living on a doorstep where you know you won't be found. I was living inside that home waiting for the day, for the night, whenever you come around. My words spellbound me to a curse. Said so what if it gets worse? Never thought that I'd have to rehearse different ways to let you down. To let you down. To let you down. To let you down. Whoa, like an eagle on a mountain with a snake caught in its talons. I'll strike an earthly ballad. On an endless cycle penalty. You're on time, but there's checking fees for the human state around me. Google all of my surroundings to the top row of civility. Well read with positions to be. I believe in that's the weird thing. We're just two kids out on the park swing. Out on the park swings. Out on the park swing. 'Cause I'm made of my surroundings, so I hope I've never found it till I'm in that ripe old age.
Club Cadetta on CMCTV Talent. Guys, you are amazing. Thank you so much for coming. So, before you play your very last song, would you like to, share your social media so people at home can get in touch with you? How do they listen to your music?
Yeah, so you can find us at Club Cadetta on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to music. Our Instagram handle is at Club Cadetta, very easy, and we're also on TikTok, so check us out.
Okie dokie. And your last song is Riddle.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about it.
This was a song we've had for a while. We released this song back in June, and we were really happy with the recording of it, and we thought it was a song that made sense to release as sort of, something where it's like, this could be part of our project. So, it's a great song. What is it about, Timur?
It's about listening to somebody speaking in foreign tongues. And it's one of the first songs that Ethan and I worked on together. So it holds a special place in our heart. Every time we sit down, I feel like it's the first thing Ethan plays. It starts singing, so it's fun.
Okie dokie, so this is Riddle by Club Cadetta, and see you next week.
Bye, guys. We love you. So I heard a riddle, the kind you tell real slow. I'm staying dry while getting wetter. Oldest story I've ever told. It gets me low when you ask me to. Gets me low when you ask me to play my guitar. Riddle me more, why don't you riddle me slow? All that stop and go, all that no, oh, oh, oh. No, oh, oh. And past times never last forever. Next time I'll pick my past times better. Past times never last forever. Next time I'll have to pick my pastimes better. So I heard a riddle, the kind you tell real slow. I'm taking time till we get better, but the clock hands, they got a stranglehold. It's 10 below when you ask me to drive into the cold, but it's worth it to play my guitar. Riddle me more, why don't you riddle me slow? All that stop and go, all that no, oh, oh, oh. No, oh, oh. And past times never last forever. Next time I'll make my past times better. Past times never last forever. Next time I'll have to pick my past times better.
shares waned. No wonder Angie never has much time to spend. I wonder what she's running from. That's what makes coincidence look like fate. I sit down and pray, sit down and pray. So I heard a riddle, the kind you tell real slow. Staying dry while getting wetter. Oldest story I've ever told.